David Chokmas. I'm with Cambridge Sound. I clearly lost my voice talking to everyone earlier today. It's not from smoking bar rolls and a regular smoke lounge out back. We couldn't do that when we're in Cambridge anyway. But we're really excited to be here today. Thank you, Chris, for having us. I'm joined by my colleagues in the back. We work for Cambridge Sound Management, and we're really excited about our first consumer product, which is called Nightingale. It's the first smart home sleep system. Cambridge Sound does sound masking systems for corporate offices, and we've done a little experiment here with our first consumer product. So we're really pleased to be here today, being able to show it off. I'm going to spare you from my voice by playing a short little video right here. So why did we create Nightingale? Sleep's an issue for a lot of people. In fact, 58% do not get a good night's sleep every night. Almost 1 in 2 people suffer from insufficient sleep that affects their daily lives. And then almost 72% say quietness is important to good night's sleep. So we looked at the different factors of why people don't sleep well, and we came up with a solution to help solve it. There's a category of white noise machines that are on the market, which you guys may be familiar with, which you can buy at different retail stores. What we decided to do is kind of reinvent that completely. Older approaches to sleep include single source white noise machines, which are fine in creating ambient background sound, but with a single source location. It's very easy for you to localize that. Once you can localize where a sound source is, it actually in itself becomes distraction. So we saw this as an opportunity to create a product that actually consists of 2 different units, which go directly in your wall outlets. Nightingale itself is controlled by both iOS and Android apps, also from PC, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth enabled. So we added in a bunch of features which actually turned a white noise machine into a very cool smart home device. So by blending these kind of 2 things together, we feel like we've got a pretty strong product to go out into the market with. Other typical white noise machines and other smart sleep machines also are pretty much dumb devices. You may see some of them. They're pretty simple things. Press a button, turns on some music or some waves or some ocean breezes or whatever you have. But they don't connect to anything else in your home. And so we've added in some features with Nightingale which do that. So we've got a research study going on right now with Harvard Medical School and Brigham and Women's, which will be released in the middle of March. But there's really good signs in terms of the study that we're doing with people sleeping with Nightingale versus not. Our goal is to have proof and to have science behind our product, which is very important, as you can imagine, to commercialize this and go into our different sales channels. So our comparison that we're doing now is between Nightingale and prescription drugs to help you sleep. So if we can prove that a product can help you either fall asleep faster or stay asleep longer than very addictive narcotics and expensive prescription drugs, we feel a really good story behind us. The benefits of the product are, and we see from other research in our own as well, to help you sleep through the night by reducing wake occurrences. So we're not making it impossible to hear everything around you, but reducing the signal to noise ratio of what you hear so it doesn't wake you up. It doesn't get you up and out of bed. So if we can reduce the noise levels of what you hear, then we feel that people will definitely have a better night's sleep with our product. Just a quick summary on some of the features. We have 15 different sound blankets. Which makes this product unique is that you can actually tell Nightingale the type of room that you sleep in, the acoustics and the setup of your room. Do you have hardwood floors? Do you have carpets? Because that creates a different sound, different acoustics for your space. So you can add that information into Nightingale to be able to customize it. Automatic scheduling on and off. You can scale so you can have it in your bedroom, your kid's room, your guest house, your Airbnb. Hotel can launch it and deploy multiple rooms, all from our API. So we built in, again, more features to help differentiate this product from other sleep solutions on the market. And it's also cloud connected, so we run through IFT platform, so we can actually connect with other devices. We've got native integration with Amazon Alexa as well, and Google Home right now through IFT. Just quick about how it works. So we're using 2 units on the side bed, which you place in the wall outlets in your bedroom. They're creating sounds we call sound blankets, which is our own sound frequency optimized to mask common noises. You can do all sorts of different selections of those. We also customize and present you the right ones that work. Each unit actually has 2 speakers, 2 kind of micro speakers on the side. We're using the walls of your bedroom to reflect the sound off and to cover your space, to make it uniform, basically surround sound and non-localized sound. There's also settings for snoring and tinnitus as well. So we actually have sound frequencies to help with those sleep conditions. iOS and Android app control, also PC control as well. Amazon Alexa I mentioned, we've got integration there with a native skill in Amazon, so you can say, Alexa, I'm going to bed. It'll automatically turn on Nightingale and slowly ramp up the sound blankets in your room, so when you go to bed, they're already on. Same with nightlight control. And nightlight seems to be like a very small feature, but people love having nightlights in their room and being able to control and turn things on and off through the cloud. And then, like I mentioned, with IFT, we've got a bunch of recipes. We're doing more basically every week in terms of connecting the other devices. And you may say, why is that important? But we're adding comfortable sound to your room, so you sleep better and you don't hear sounds. In some cases, you may want to hear a sound in your house or your apartment, like someone at your doorbell or somebody in your kitchen. So by using the IFT, kind of set up behind it, if you have a motion camera or you have a doorbell that's smart home enabled, a Nightingale can actually alert you that someone's at your door and turn off. So we've got with these different integrations, there's a security function behind the product as well, which is kind of part of the value proposition. In terms of markets that we're looking to go into, different applications, I should say. Bedrooms are kind of a clear one for the product. Hotels, we've got some really good interest from some of the top hotel chains. Dorm rooms, nursing homes, hospitals, there's an application there in terms of helping patients sleep better at night with all the noise that's going on around them. Nurseries, childcare, there's kind of a pretty cool big range of applications. So anywhere sleep is important, Nightingale can deliver a good solution. I'm out of time. MeetNightingale.com is our website. You can come see us right after here. We'll be here for a while. We actually are pre-ordering now, and we're pretty nervous because we're trying to ship in February. So we've just got working actually on the final touches of the Android app, so we can have both ready to go before we fully launch it, and we hope to ship by the end of the month. What's that?
Whereabouts are they made?
The devices themselves, we have an ODM manufacturer making them overseas. Yeah. The engineering is done here. This is our first run of products. So it's been about 2 years in development, so we've done all the prototyping and work here, but then the actual production units are made overseas. Yeah.
How much do they cost?
They're retailing at $299. Yeah, which is, admittedly a pretty high price point for a product, but we actually think there's a lot of value in there. Pretty unique. We've got pretty good feedback from retailers. We were just at CES. We did Kickstarter in October, hit our goal there, went to CES, launched it in early January there, and then been using that to kind of help with our sell-in to retailers and different distribution channels. And feedback from them was pretty positive on that price point. So, and obviously it's our first run of this product, so we'll have some cost reductions we can do, hopefully over time, to bring that down for the holiday season. So it's at $299. You can pre-order it for $249, and for Kickstarter backers, we did a much further reduced price last year. Question?
In your testing, are you testing at all for hearing loss that might be induced by having this constant sound every night?
Yeah, so actually we have on staff acoustic experts as well. Our core business is sound masking, which we've been doing in call centers and hospitals and healthcare facilities for About 15 years. So we have a lot of kind of research around that and the safety of the products as well by adding sound. So yeah, it's definitely a safe product. There's no question there. But of course, I think that's important for consumers to know. So part of the education and awareness we have to make around this product is that safety, especially when you're selling into potentially into healthcare environment as well, and kids' rooms and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a very, very safe product. There's no impact. The dB level, is anywhere from 38 to 40 of these devices, so it's a very low level sound.
You said something about an intruder alert or something happened. Does that work sonically? What's happening there?
Yeah, so we're just doing that through IFT. So you can set up a recipe or an applet. So if let's say my drop cam senses movement in the kitchen or on the back patio, that can then alert Nightingale to make a alert, actually wake you up. We don't want to do that, but we could wake you up, or also just turn off. So we're using the smart home IoT platform side of it for different applications, but one of the most common ones, and one that we knew proactively was that as you add a sound into a room, you're not going to hear other things. People may be concerned about that. So part of the benefit of using if this then that, and that connection is then we can connect with other devices as well. That's it. Oh, I'm cut off. One more.
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
So the question is like in terms of background sound, there's a lot of background sound provided by the unit. How the consumer can identify which one would be most helpful for them to sleep?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we recommend one. When you set up the device in your smartphone, you tell it your type of room that you're in, and there's all different combinations of that. So it's basically a wizard of sorts. There is not a microphone on the unit. We get that question a lot. You could do that, but for this first round of the product, having a mic in someone's bedroom, we thought was a little invasion of privacy. So anyway, we can tell the wizard what type of room you have, and then the customer can also just play with the different sounds as well. So you're not locked into anything. There's 15 different options, and you can go through those. We recommend them. So we've got a kids' room, we've got a absorptive room, neutral room, reflective room, depending on the sound. Type hospital room, I think, is a feature, is a selection as well. So our engineers have already kind of predetermined these sound curves that work well in those situations, but a consumer can choose their own. There's also soothing nature sounds as well. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate the time.